Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy. As always, we have been finished off with a little drilling job there, about 9.5 acres of spring wheat in the ground. It's all gone very well, and it was actually one of the fields you may remember that we worked over last week. I think it was now actually. So we are heading back to the yard because we're in the Axion, because we've got the drill in the back. We're gonna have to go the long way around. What can you do? That's just kind of how it looks at the moment. The wheat's coming on very well in there as well, mind you. It's looking very good indeed. So yeah, we're gonna go and take a little drive down, and then all being well, we'll get ourselves. There's a few things we're going to be doing today. We're going to get the Arion ready to go and do a bit of plowing, move things around, put the weights on there. We need to get ourselves a way to. Well, actually, at some point later on today, I'm going to go and take a drive down to speak to a local dealer who's offered a bit of a challenge for me, which is going to be quite interesting because he does. It turns out he's been watching a lot of the blogs I've been putting up of late, and he saw the one about me and my Merlot last week there and about the lack of power, so he's challenging me with one of his own. I'll not give you any more information about that just yet until we figure it out myself, but that should be pretty interesting. And right now we're heading ourselves down to back into the yard, where we're waiting for a few loads of stone to arrive because we've been doing a little bit of work on a new road, and we're going to get that finished up. Well, for the most part finished up there at least. Oh heavens, love, it's quick. We're going to get that finished up for the most part, where we can actually start to put the hardcore down and pack it in. We've still got the track loader, excavator, as I like to refer to it as, so that's all ready and waiting to go. So we're going to be able to get that working. It's probably last day and a half today we're going to have it actually, and then that'll go away. So yeah, we need to get that in its keep, and then yeah, it's going to be pretty much us really. I need to do a little bit of the shuffle around in the yard there. We'll show you what's happening in the yard at the moment as well, because we do have the beginnings of a new shed with some joists up there now as well actually, so that's looking pretty good. 2 police cars in a row, something suspicious is going on. And then yeah, we'll get ourselves all set away. So it's a beautiful day. We've been pretty busy, which is always nice to see. Never disappointed by that. The Cotton Simulation for the Nation has been a lot of positivity with my blogs, which is great. So big thank you for all the feedback and all the comments there. Hope you are all doing very well. Whatever you're getting up to, do let us know in these testing times. And what you're working on, what you're driving as well. Always like to know about that. But now we just need to floor it up the hill here and get ourselves all back into the yard. To get into the yard now is a little bit different. I've been doing a little bit of work with the hired digger, and it's coming together. We just need to put a little bit more effort in today to get that all kind of figured out, which we'll do, and then we'll show you what that looks like in due course as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's coming together. It makes it a little bit safer for now. I am looking at the possibility of putting like a retaining wall in place or something, to see how that goes. But it's getting there is the best and the easiest way to describe it. It certainly is getting there. I did find somewhere on the local job there's a whole load of big boulders in the piled up in the hedgerow, and I might see if we can go and just retrieve those, because I'd like to stick those on the well, it looks like there's been something in here already. There's a few tracks there. Well, that's good news, I hope. It looks like I'd like to put this as a bit of a retaining wall. You can see though, immediately where the loader is parked up there, that has been completely changed. That's been raised up. The old road used to come down here, and we've done a whole load of earthwork to just kind of move that out a bit. We still haven't finished it. I want to do a little bit of landscaping work to make this driveway here a bit better there. We've still got to level that out really, but so we've dug into the bank side here, and we're going to come have a look at that in just a moment or two. But first we'll just work our way around, squeeze in past the loader. It's been great fun playing around with that, it really has. And in we go, take it nice and easy, and also loop it out wide a bit here. Need to make sure we swing around. That's the ticket. Wonderful stuff, and in we go. So yeah, we still got to take off the spinner. We brought the Merlot back there with an empty trailer on, which let me tell you is infinitely easier. And there is a brand new shed in front of you as well. I had a brickie in here for the last couple of last 4 or 5 days now, I reckon. He and his team have done very well, so it's yeah, it's gone in very well indeed. Very happy with it. I'll park this in here for now. We'll leave the action on the front because I do have some more work lined up. I haven't quite got the go-ahead for it yet, so we're just going to wait. But the great news is with that little Arion there, it does have plenty of power to pull the 6-furrow Lemkin plow. It doesn't like it all that much, but it will pull it. Lower that front weight down there. And knock this off the lights. Excellent stuff. So yeah, we've got a little bit of shuffling around to do. That does look like such a good combination there. I love that. And anyway, we like I say, so one of the local dealers has got in touch there and requesting that I would like to kind of demo a couple of telehandlers, which I've absolutely said yes to. So we're going to wait to see what comes there, and we might try and leverage a few other telehandlers as well. I know I'm going to go down to get some filters for the for these guys, just to keep our stocks up from the class dealerships. I might have a mention to the sales rep down there, see what he wants to do, if he wants to chip in there. But yeah, so this is our new shed. These are the this is about as much brickwork as you're going to see on it. The timbers went up just yesterday. The guys did a great job there. The rest of the foundation is in. So it's going to come out to about there, and we'll get that all lined up nice and quickly. And then yeah, it's going to be it's not going to be a huge shed, but it's a nice, easy, quick start. Now what I did find, and what I'm toying with the idea of, as I scrabble up here, is eventually at some point maybe digging into this bank side a little bit more and putting another shed down here, which would work pretty well. Maybe even if it's just another Dutch barn there, it'd give me a lot more storage potential. But that's going to obviously require a lot of earth moving, which we're not going to look into anytime soon, because there's logistics with that, i.e. where they go and what we do with that. So we'll have to wait and see. What we could even do is just kind of take out this wall, move it back, and then put another Dutch barn in there if we could find one, but that's a long way off anyway. But yeah, we're getting there, that's for sure. We're kind of getting a little bit more storage space here and there, and it's really coming together in my mind, so I'm quite happy with that. And we'll look to build that on, really. The guys are going to come back next week to finish that off, hopefully. And we're slowly just kind of adding bits and pieces to it. Now what I'm going to do though is jump into the Arion. We're going to take off the spinner. And then we're going to... we might just leave the spinner where it is, actually. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. We're just going to leave that there. And then we need to go and get the front weight, because that plow is heavy. Front weight, and then we'll hook on the plow. The weight's just tucked away here. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of land just going turn over there. Not a great deal, but it'll be nice to get the plow going on it, really. Do something a little bit different. Yeah. I know that we haven't really tested the plow on this tractor since we had the Arion, so we'll be very interesting to see. I know it can pull it from a horsepower standpoint. I'm more curious because we're not going into the heaviest land at all. I wanted to see what that looks like, but we'll certainly let you know how we get on as and when the time is right. But yeah, otherwise it will be, I mean, it still works everything else fantastically well. We've got the bigger machine over there, but I'd like to keep that on the drill for now. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to pull ourselves around a little bit more there, get ourselves lined up. Otherwise, we're kind of all ready for the eventual forage season, really. Balers are serviced over and looking good. Mower is as well. We still need to acquire a tedder. One thing we are still missing there is a tedder and a good rake, so we're still looking into those potential opportunities. We'll see what arrives. But yeah, that is one reason for me to go and have a bit of a call later on about those, actually get some dialogue going and see what we can find. Get plugged in. Alright then, let's see how she likes it. Oh, it's like it wasn't even there. Wonderful stuff. around here. Excellent. And yeah, we're going to be taking this out. Probably we might get a start this evening, but yeah, we just need to get that road work done really first of all, which is what we're going to have a look at. But yeah, that doesn't look all too bad really, I don't think. Like that look a lot. Would be very interested to see how we go. New points on the plow as well, so really could be good to get the paint off that metal. But yes, let's go and have a look at the work that I've been doing recently. So it kind of grew organically, really. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but then it was going to be just a lot easier to get into that bank side there, and really pull that out. Now, no one really lives in that house at the top at the moment there, so the track has always been a bit derelict. It's been washed away in places as well, so that's really not been affected too much. But yeah, we just pulled a bit outside this bank here. This has already been tipped here today, and we're going to look just to kind of spread that. This is just compacted stone and soil, really, which we're going to look to try and spread on top of. But we would like to put something along here just to, as like a reminder more than anything that there's a bit of a sharp drop here, really. You can see it wouldn't want to go down there, but I just feel a bit more confident having this kind of bend in the road here and around, rather than just a straight fall down. It's kind of it leaves me a lot happier, really. What we might at some point have to do is look to get like a drain in here, French drain into there, and working down there just for any flood water coming off the hill. Haven't thought that far ahead yet. We'll have to see. But what we're going to do is try and fill in these little holes here and get this all kind of leveled up and ready to go. We shall see. We are expecting at least one more load in, so it'll be interesting to get that going. But for now, let's just jump into this brute and see how we can get going with it. Okie dokie, fire up. There's an absolute mammoth of a thing here. Getting a little bit more comfortable with it, I must say. Enjoying operating it a little bit more as well, which is always important. But yeah, kind of learning what the capabilities are for this thing, really. And let's just say it is a lot. The power in this is absolutely absurd. It really, really is. We're just going to fill this hole in to start with. Wonderful. Kind of like playing with big boys' toys, really. It is very easy to see where you've made your mark for the day. It's always good. What we're going to start to do. Let's start to compact that down a little bit there. Wonderful. Perfect stuff. So I hope you're all keeping very well. It is a very difficult time at the moment, I can appreciate, so I hope you are finding ways to keep yourself busy. I've been working hard myself trying to get everything kind of set up with the new business here. Introducing myself to a lot of local farmers, contractors, suppliers, anything like that, really. Any way I can get my my name spread about, really, which is not always easy, but it's definitely something that we're looking to do. Looking to continue. Oh, get over there. Alright, we'll just give this a bit of a flatten out where possible. I think what we'll do is we're just going to shovel all this away from that bank side there, get it pulled around a little bit, so if and when this truck does arrive with another load, we can get it moved in. Look at that view over there. Oh, quite the view for the day. Very, very nice. Does got some getting used to with just joysticks for controls and pedals, but I think we're about getting there. A bit more there, I'm sure. Let's pull that right back. There we go. The power in this thing is just so impressive. Really, really is. Okay, so let's get this a little bit spread down here as well. Where are we going? Okay, we'll just stick this into here. Oh, it looks like there's a truck there. I don't know if what's quite doing. Trying to get himself up. Whoa! Oh, heavens. Come on, don't get stuck here. Come on, don't get stuck here, whatever you do. There you go. Power. Power. Alright, looks like he's coming up very slowly indeed, so we'll give him some time. I might just go and see if he needs any assistance there, though. At some point, but it looks like he's coming. Ah, no, he's coming. Lovely stuff. Continue to get the spread. So we're going to put it on small layers, with the idea being maybe kind of 6-inch layers at a time, if not less. Just so we can get it really all worn in. And kind of compact it down a little bit, so it gives us a good solid base. But yeah, certainly it's going to take a little bit of an effort. And then we are due to get a little bit of dust as well to go over the top there, which kind of really just compacts it right down a little bit. So that's definitely what we'll be looking for next, I think. I want to make sure I don't crash into my living room there. That would be disastrous. Okay. Come on. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. He's getting, no, I thought it was struggling a bit here because it's a little bit slippy at times, but no, he's crushing it up here. Absolutely. Oh, I spoke too soon. Did I? Come on. Ooh, he's edging it. He's getting glorious stuff. Well, we're on hand if we need to give him a pull out. I'll tell you what we'll do, we're going to get him all tipped. We'll see how we're going, and then we will I'll just come back and help him out shortly, but we'll see about that. Alright, folks, there it goes. That is, I think that's truck number 3 away from us now, but he is off. Not really sticking to the road, but there you go. And yeah, so that is another load. We're going to get this spread around here, get this kind of pulled out towards the end here, and we'll probably just try and grade this in a little bit better as well, make sure it all fits. But then yeah, that's pretty much as it'll go, really. We do need to compact this down a little bit more. It's not quite as smooth as one would like it, but we're getting there. We are definitely getting there, which is great to see. And then we'll blend it in at this side as well there, and then I might try I don't know, we could probably do getting a roller of some sort at some stage there, just to flatten it all out and finish it off there, but that is definitely something for later. But yeah, right now it's kind of just coming together very nicely. What we will be looking to do now, though, like I say, is just kind of pushing this load forward, and we'll just start to kind of take it through here. Let's see where we can go. Start about here, I reckon. And let's lather it on here and see how we get going. But yeah, lots to keep me going with at the moment there anyway. And we'll be looking good once we get this all in. I'll be happy with where we are. Like I said, I'm going to try and find those, try and get some stone or something to put along that edge, just as like a marking point of where the edge is, effectively. But yeah, that should be good once we do get those. And then after that, everything else is looking tremendous, really. Very happy with the progress we've made around the yard there. The builders are going to be back in the next few days to try and get this all finished up. They're all buttoned up and looking well. They're doing a sterling job of that there too, so it shouldn't take them too long whatsoever. And then yeah, the yard's kind of at a point where we can leave it for the summer, once we get that little shed finished at least. And then we'll come back to it once we're through the busy months and we've got a bit more of an idea of what we're looking at, I think. That will be the best plan. So yeah, watch this space for that one. And we will be back with you next week, I think, where we will be looking into a few phone calls whilst I was waiting for that truck there. At least it looks like we're going to be getting a nice little telehandler demonstration. Maybe even a bit of a challenge, I think. So watch this space there, because that could be really exciting. See how that all looks. And it will be, yeah, be very, very interesting to see where that goes. So elsewhere though, yeah, everything is as was, and we will be plugging away. Got lots of fertilizer work to come. Got a few more jobs to get out and about on some grassland amongst other things there, and a little bit of drilling to finish up as well. So we're really getting ourselves a bit of a good name, let's say. Oh Lord, not such a good name driving this thing, but there you go. So yeah, long may that continue. Working hard to re-establish ourselves in the new area, and it's looking very good. Very happy with it. But yeah, we'll just get this all done anyway, and then that's us all wrapped up and looking fantastic. If you do have any questions, comments, or feedback, as always, don't forget to drop any comments down below, and I will be looking at those along with Simulation for the Nation, and we will see where we can help you out. Otherwise, though, we're just going to keep cracking along. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, though, I have been Andy. I hope you have enjoyed. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.